Hey, it's TK Irish at the Camp KENNERK podcast. Man, it's Sunday. It's baseball, but it's minor league baseball where dreams become reality. And I'm trying to tell you, we got some dreams coming up this week because remember the movie, what was the name of the movie? Field of Dreams, by golly. And, you know, Kevin Costner acted in it. It's a great hit. And so then Major League Baseball decided that they were going to have a game there every season. So they have to truck themselves out to Dyersville, Iowa. Now, you can't get there from here, but if you like cornfields, this is the place you want to be. So this Wednesday, the minor league teams are having their Field of Dreams game. And so mark your calendar, August 11th at 7:30, and that's 2 days before the Phillies and the Twins play the Major League Field of Dream games. Now, this is a classic example for the minor league teams to really embrace what we've been talking about, is that, dreams are based on hard work, reality, and just being there in the right place. So hats off to them. They have a great day. But I tell you what, the guy that really caught my attention, you talk about working hard and being in the right place, is Zach Veen. Now, that name is not very well known right now, but here's the deal. He plays for the AAA Albuquerque Isotopes, and he's a designated hitter. So what he's supposed to do? He's supposed to hit the ball, right? Get on base, move the players around. So check this out. He went 5 for 5. That's right. 5 hits, 5 bats. But they weren't just regular hits here. He had 3 home runs and a double and a triple. Now, if that's not baseball production, hard to believe that anyone else could do a better job unless they hit 5 home runs. But he's got a future there. We wish him luck because he's playing for the Isotopes, and the Isotopes are an arch rival of the El Paso Chihuahuas, Doug the neighbor's team. So I don't want to put any bad stuff on the Chihuahuas, but the Isotopes are playing tough. Doug the neighbor, have you ever heard of this guy before?
Good morning, TK. How are you? It's always good to see you. This is our podcast number 110. 110, and this is our sports podcast. Do you have your coffee there? I've got my coffee right here. All
Right
right.
here, buddy.
Mm-mm-mm. Joining all the men and women in the galaxy on a Sunday morning, checking their box scores of their teams. How great can it be? How great can it be? Now,
Hey,
you mentioned something about the Field of Dreams a week where the minor leagues play on Tuesday. So do the major leagues play? And do they have
yeah,
games?
they'll play 2 days later, and
Okay.
and both games are televised. They're going to be on ESPN, Major League Baseball channel,
Oh, okay.
and they so it'll be great. They always have a huge turnout there.
Yes.
A lot of celebrities, dignitaries, people who could afford the overpriced tickets, and the fact that they need to drive for a couple hours in the cornfields.
All
But
right.
the real challenge is, will they be able to tell the difference between sweet corn and popcorn? I
There
challenge them. I challenge them all day long on that one.
Keeping them on your toes, TK.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, today is the Sunday, okay, and I've got my snow globe right here, so I'm going to shake it a little bit and see what we got here. All right. Well, you see, I've got all my sports caps on, and for a good reason, and I'll get to that in a minute. But yesterday was Double Day. We always celebrate Double Day, 8/8, 8th month of August, and 8th day, double day. And I've got some interesting facts that was kind of interesting, and I did not know these. In 1908, Wilbur Wright, the flying guy, Wilbur Wright, the
Hmm.
Wright
Hmm.
brothers, He had his first public flight at Le Mans in France.
First public flight.
That's
Ah,
what
that's
now Wikipedia got us through college or
yeah,
cheating or
yeah,
classic notes, cliff
yeah.
notes. Now
Hmm.
it's Wikipedia, but that's what it says. I go, what? Okay.
Well, his first flight, when they flew the plane into Kitty Hawk, North
Yeah.
Carolina originally. So,
Yes.
but that was just, them and a couple yahoos hanging out.
And I
So,
believe there is some video of it. But
yeah,
what's interesting is, yes, Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, South Carolina. What is it?
Carolinas.
Carolinas, yeah. Okay, I know nothing about that area of the country. Okay, but that it states in 1908, Wilbur Wright first public flight in Le Mans, France. Now that means they would have had to disassemble the plane, put on a boat, go on over there, and fly over there. You
Yeah,
know, because they
yeah.
couldn't put it on a plane.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Are you
no,
sure? You mean they didn't get like a TWA flight and just haul it on over?
FedEx.
FedEx it maybe? Yeah, that's a good idea.
Which would have been an interesting historical note that always reminds me of when you have a video of some guy climbing a mountain. He's the first guy to climb the mountain, and
Mhm.
we've got a video of it. Well, the video camera guy climbed the mountain first.
Yeah, someone had to get there to record it. That's right.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, Wilbur Wright, 1908, Le Mans, France, first public thing. Okay. Now, in 1974, moving forward, and this is kind of interesting because it's you and I are both related to it in a situation. Nixon resigned.
Oh, it's a
August
great.
8th, Nixon resigned. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
how we are related is because this was during our waiting tables period of time. And I was working at the Magic Pan, the French restaurant there at North Park.
Wow.
And they
Yeah.
had it on the TV there. Yeah.
Hmm.
So you remember where you were in 1974? I was in
I
Dallas, North Park, working at North Park.
I was at Fort Wayne and I was still in college. I
Oh,
was
you still
getting ready go to my last year of studies, as they would say.
Studies, beer drinking girls. Getting out of here. This is a gold mine here for beer and girls. I'm leaving. Oh, sad. Anyway, I was working at the Magic Pan. Now you remember the Magic Pan, which was a franchise based out of San Francisco. And what they would do is they would take a pan, okay, a frying pan, and then they would dip the bottom of it into batter, and then they would heat it on up, and then they would put meat, kind of a French type of taco burrito thing.
Yeah, it's called crepe.
Crepes, yes, crepes. Okay, so and I was trying to find myself, and I was working, and I was working there, and wasn't a bad job, and it was just there at North Park, so it was easy to get to.
Well, wasn't far from where you lived, and you had some folding money.
Had some full and got lunch, but after a while I ate it all, and it was good, but just every day. So, but it was good. And then they went out of business. I don't know why. So
The great crepe caper. No one
no,
knows.
I like that. Okay. All right. So okay. So in hang on a second. I got to read my writing here. Okay. Hang on just a second. I can't read that. In 1988, something happened in 1988, and I can't read it. Okay, so, but in 2004, uh, I can't read that.
Do you need to get another set of
This is
crayons?
this is a good one. This is a good one because I have everything all crammed in here. You see, the crack secretarial staff has been letting us down. Okay. All right. In 2004, this is up our alley. 2004. Okay. The Dave Matthews Band. Okay. They're out on tour someplace. All right. And somehow, some way, their band bus, the Dave Matthews Band bus, had a mechanical failure and it dumped 800 gallons of waste on a boat,
Onto the boat.
on on a boat, onto the boat. So I don't know the rest of the story, and but it was just too good. I couldn't leave it out.
You know.
They were in a boat and they were rocking and all the human waste and in the bus, 800 gallons, or did I say pounds, gallons
Yeah.
on the boat, uh, onto a boat. So that must there. And why isn't there a song about it?
I don't know. Doug, you got some people in the music industry. You need to bring that up to them.
Yes. Okay. So anyway, I thought that was kind of. Oh, I know. 1988, the Cubs had their first night baseball game.
That's right. That's right. And I do remember that. That was a big deal. That was
Big deal
very
because of all the neighbors there. That because the Wrigley Field's in a neighborhood, they didn't want the lights and the traffic at night, and so they had
exactly.
the first game there at night. Okay, it got rained out in the fourth inning.
That's Harry Carey right there. He's taking care of his ball club.
That's right. That's right. Okay. So in 1932, Mel Tillis, the country western singer, was born.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah. And in 1937, Dustin Hoffman was born.
No, he's a talented individual. There's no doubt about that.
Yes. And here's a couple of sad notes, and we'll follow it by a couple of happy notes. Uh, Fay Ray, the beautiful actress in King Kong, in the original King Kong, she passed away in 2004.
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah,
They, but I tell you one thing, she had one heck of a view of New York City.
and her parents were disappointed in her because she was hanging out with a monkey.
Yeah, an ape. Get it correct. Get an
Can't you
ape.
find a doctor? Come on, a
Yeah.
doctor. You end up with a monkey. And he was going to take you to a nice view of New York City. Come on, the top out on the inside, please, on the inside.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and now on a sad note, in 2022, Olivia Newton-John passed away.
Yeah. Her fame was with the movie Grease with John Travolta, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, her fame was she's a babe.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a real tragedy. She passed away.
That's a crying shame what that is.
Yeah, both her and Fay Ray. They're
Hmm.
babes. Oh, that's a crying shame. Yeah. But on two situations yesterday was Cat Day. So
Like,
International Cat Day. So if you're into cats, Cat Day.
okay.
Now
So if you have a pet tiger, is that classified
it's
as
a
a cat?
feline, isn't it? It's a
I
feline
guess so, yeah.
cat day. So it's Cat
Mhm.
Day. So now here is something that we need to remember. Okay. Yesterday it was Happiness Happens Day.
Well,
Happiness Happens Day. It's an official day, started in 1999. The group of people that happened to have good things happen to them on Happiness Happens Day. So
well, we need a couple of more of those days passed out through the years, that's for sure.
that's sure. But we have it twice a week, and when you view us, it's Camp KENNERK Podcast Happiness Day.
There we go. That's the way to start it off.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Now, I need a little shot of get up and go here. Mm. All right. Okay. Now, the odd combination pile of hats. Okay. Well, first off, we're going to talk about the Dallas Cowboys. Now, they're in camp getting ready, and their first uh, game of regular game is September 13th. It's Sunday Night Football against the New York Giants. And I believe they're playing in 2 weeks for a preseason game, and I think it's against Seattle. I think I'm not sure. So it's just, but the reason I'm wearing the hat is I got a little information yesterday. Take a guess how much it costs to watch every NFL game in the season on streaming. Everyone, all of them.
Streaming, so you get the ultra packet for the
Yes, but you see, you have to have this package for these games, this
uh-huh.
for this games, this package.
I'd venture to say it's maybe like 1,800 to $2,000.
Very good, my happy friend. $2,000. $2,000. Unbelievable.
And it
So
used to be free.
used to be free. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Okay, let's move on to my Texas Rangers here. Okay, right now they are 59 and 58. They're a half game back of the Astros, and they're got a 3 game series against the Orioles. And they won the first 2. So today is the getaway game. And then they move on to Los Angeles for a 4 game series and then on to Las Vegas for 3 game series against the Athletics. So little baseball world going on there. Okay. So they've got to play a little better to, stay in contention and move ahead of the Astros. So there you go. So a little baseball going on here. All right. Now, uh, the Chihuahuas, my Texas Chihuahuas. Okay, this is my team. Okay, right now they are in the Pacific Coast League East, which is isn't that an oxymoron? Pacific Coast East.
Yeah, you know how it works. They make up these divisions and they never happen to look at the map, you know.
Yeah, they need us. Okay, so they also do about 150 game season, then they split the season. So then they start over by splitting the season. Right now they are sixth in the Pacific, or no, fifth in the Pacific Coast League, and they're 11 and 26. Okay, and right now they're at Reno, and they lost the first 3, and then they won 2. So now it's the getaway game today. So then, and then they go on to, they come home and they play Salt Lake at home in El Paso. Okay. So now the team's hitting 278. Okay. They've got 133 home runs, which was they're smacking the ball, and they've got 125 stolen bases. So they get on base and then they hustle. So that's a good sign. But their ERA is still around 650. 650. Yeah.
Yeah, 650 is great if that's the price of a hamburger, but it's not good if you're talking about a baseball game.
Yeah, baseball game. Yes, yes. So it's Chihuahua's kind of so and the problem with baseball right now. Yes, you mentioned the Hall of Fame. Excuse me, the Field of Dreams games this week, and that's beautiful out there in the field and reliving what baseball's all about. All you need is a yard, some space, a ball, and a bat. Get over there. You're over at first base. You're right field. Let's hit the ball. Pitch the ball. It's all about baseball. It's fun, fun, fun. Uh, but I'm seeing some situations where the 2 July, August, and September are now here, and they're the worst parts of baseball for every team because it's the drag, it's the heat. It goes on and on and on. Injuries, the body's tired. It's tough, tough. August and July and September. You know.
Yeah, well, they get the All-Star break to sort of give them a chance to mend up from all the nicks and pulled muscles and everything. But it's not long enough for them to get well, you
Yeah.
know. But the thing is, it's not like it's just one team that they're all like that. All the teams are playing her.
Yes, and they're all 25 years old. So for us old guys, we're good for the first three innings.
Yeah, that's watching the game, not playing.
Yeah, I was stretching for that cold one. Oh, gee, yeah. And then I had to sprint to the men's room and my knee. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. TK, it's always good seeing you. And now we have two notes here that are on a situation or personal notes. Yesterday, or no, today, August 9th. Today is Robbie D's birthday. And she,
Oh, our happy camper.
yes, out of the lawyer out of New York City with the photography book and what was that second book about? Um,
It was
something
civil rights, about her civil rights practice, I think.
civil rights practice. Yeah, she's a force of nature moving through our life, and we were fortunate enough to have her on a podcast telling us about her life and the things she's doing to improve society, teaching the Native American kids in South Dakota to learn how to uh, take photos, and then something near and dear to her about civil rights because she's a civil rights lawyer. God bless her. God bless her. And it's her
We need
birthday.
more people like that.
Absolutely true. And then on a personal note, in 1947, August 8th, my parents got married.
Well, that's what caused all the confusion. That's where it started.
Yeah,
Now I got the answer I've been looking for.
that's right. August 8th, 1947. Yeah. TK, and one last thing here. I showed you that I had got a box of Tortuga. Hang on a second. I got a box of Tortuga rum cake from a friend who went down to Cayman Islands. Okay.
Yes. Looks
And
like it's empty.
yes, it is. And I'm eating your share, the last bit of it right now. So there you go.
Enjoy it.
TK, it's always good to see you. That's all I have for today. Play ball.
Aaron go brawl.